Welcome back to our Facts Zone Africa, where we bring you the latest stories about Africa's leaders, politics, and culture. Today, we dive into a pressing issue: corruption among African leaders. Corruption continues to hinder Africa's growth, stifling progress and leaving millions in poverty. Let's uncover the top 10 most corrupt African presidents of 2025 and the scandals that made headlines. From embezzlement to misuse of public funds, these leaders have faced allegations and scandals that have shaken their nations. Let's start with number 10. At number 10, we have Emmerson Mnangagwa, Zimbabwe's president since 2017. Dubbed the crocodile, Mnangagwa's rule has been marred by corruption allegations, including gold smuggling operations that have deprived the country of valuable resources. During the COVID-19 pandemic, his son was implicated in a $60 million procurement scandal, raising serious questions about accountability. Zimbabwe continues to grapple with the effects of these corrupt practices.
The British and the Americans, they have not looked upon us. They think that we are too much inclined to the East. But we have no apologies at all. We feel we are better in relations with people also respect us, not the persons who look down upon us. So we are very happy to be here. And we are anxious to actually have our relations more comprehensive and consolidated between ourselves. Yes, we are a very advanced country, but there's a lot that we can learn from you. There's a lot that we can benefit from that relationship. And there's a lot that we can open for the Russian Federation to participate in our economy, especially in the mining sector and in agriculture. There's a lot that we can afford for you to participate. And in that process, the West will run away.
At number 9, Salva Kiir, the president of South Sudan since its independence in 2011. Despite its oil wealth, South Sudan remains one of the world's poorest nations. In 2012, Kiir admitted that his government had embezzled $4 billion. Oil revenues meant for public projects are often funneled into private accounts. Corruption scandals involving land, arms deals, and nepotism have further tarnished his presidency. At number 8 is Yoweri Museveni, who has ruled Uganda since 1986. While Museveni has remained in power for decades, Uganda's development has stagnated. Corruption scandals under his leadership include bribery involving a Chinese energy company and the embezzlement of funds in the Prime Minister's office. Museveni's failure to act on corruption has led to speculation about his involvement in these cases. Coming in at number 7, Ismail Omar Guelleh of Djibouti. Despite ruling since 1999, his administration is known for widespread poverty, corruption, and a lack of press freedom. Guelleh and his family control Djibouti's strategic assets, including its ports, while profiting from foreign military bases. Allegations of embezzlement and human rights abuses have marred his presidency. At number 6, Isaias Afwerki, Eritrea's president since 1993. Known for his authoritarian rule, Afwerki's government controls all resources, creating an environment ripe for corruption. The lack of press freedom and transparency makes it hard to document specific cases. However, Eritrea's stagnation speaks volumes about corruption at the highest levels. At number 5, Denis Sassou Nguesso has ruled the Republic of Congo since 1997. His regime has faced allegations of embezzlement, with his family implicated in acquiring luxury properties in France, Switzerland, and the US. The bien mal acquis investigations, or ill-gotten gains, have repeatedly placed him under scrutiny. Despite this, Sassou Nguesso remains in power. At number 4, Paul Biya of Cameroon. At 91 years old, Biya is Africa's oldest president. While Cameroon struggles with poverty, Biya spends most of his time abroad on taxpayer-funded trips. He and his family are accused of extravagant spending, while corruption investigations are suppressed to protect his loyalists. Taking the third spot is Teodoro Obiang Nguema, Africa's longest-serving president, ruling Equatorial Guinea since 1979. Despite the country's oil wealth, most citizens live in poverty. His son, now vice president, was convicted in France for embezzlement and misuse of public funds. The Obiang family's luxury properties worldwide have been the focus of international corruption probes. At number 2 is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigeria's president. Tinubu's political career has been riddled with allegations of corruption. In 1993, he forfeited $460,000 to U.S. authorities after allegations of heroin trafficking. His links to Alpha Beta Consultancy, a firm accused of money laundering and tax evasion, continue to raise eyebrows. During the 2019 elections, Tinubu faced accusations of vote buying when bullion vans were spotted entering his residence. And topping the list is William Ruto, of Kenya. Ruto has been accused of involvement in numerous scandals, including the Arar and Kimwera Dam scandal, the Langata primary school land grab, and the Kemsa mosquito net scandal. Despite denying all allegations, Ruto's tenure is marred by controversies that undermine Kenya's governance and public trust. Corruption continues to be a major hurdle for Africa's progress. These leaders' actions serve as a reminder of the need for stronger institutions, transparency, and accountability. What are your thoughts on this list? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content about Africa's politics and culture.